Welcome back to Are We the Only Ones? I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Ray.
And today we are going to talk about what we were talking about. You're picking the topic today.
So I have a not so deep thought.
Okay,
my not so deep thought is that there isn't such thing as mama boys and like a daddy's girl.
Okay.
Because my daughter doubled down for me and has my back 100%.
Why? What happened?
Okay, so we were driving.
Something happened. Something really big happened. Oh my God.
Something happened, right? We're driving. I forget where we're driving to. My daughter goes, Mommy, the girl at Cane's gave Daddy her phone number. And I look over at my husband. I was like, what the fuck? And my husband's dying. He's like, no. That's not what happened. She circled the number for the survey at the bottom of the receipt. And my daughter was like, nuh-uh. She said, call this number. And so Carl he's like, no.
The
I
level
promise.
I can just feel the heat in his body rising
Oh
in his
my
body. I can feel his
gosh.
heart. I can feel his heart speed. I can feel the tightness in his stomach.
I just want to let you know.
He probably wanted to vomit. He probably wanted to vomit so bad.
All three of the kids were in the car when this happened.
Oh, that even more.
All three of the kids were in the car when this was brought up. And only she said something. Only she had my back. I was
Well,
like...
I think... Well, first of all, hold on. First of all, is it as Carl says, that it was just a...
Yeah, it was just
So that's why the boys didn't say anything, because why would they say that nothing happened?
Yeah. But I just...
But
it's
that's
good to know.
hilarious.
It's good to know, right? She was like, mm-mm. And to this day, every time we go to Cane's, she's like, that girl better not be here.
Oh, so you know what? The girl was flirting with Carl for sure.
You think so? You think
There's no
the
way.
youngest was able to pick up on it?
Believe women!
You think? At 7? She was like, hey, that's
Dude.
all right. You think?
Why would she make that up? How would she have been able to emotionally make some shit like that up? Unless that shit was happening in front of her. This is fucked up. The
She's
girl
like, I
maybe
don't
didn't
like
say...
this.
The girl didn't say, call me. But the girl was obviously flirting
Like flirtatious.
to the point that noticed and had to fucking say something and pissed about it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's lying. Oh, why am I doing this?
It's okay. I'm gonna bleep. It's okay. Keep going.
But like, I don't think she would have manifested that as a lie.
Yeah.
I think it had to have happened.
Yeah. But Carl...
I don't think he's guilty.
Yeah.
Sorry. He didn't do anything wrong.
He didn't do anything
He didn't do
wrong.
anything
Yeah.
wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. But I don't think she lied.
Yeah.
I want to just really emphasize that I don't think she made that up. I think your daughter is absolutely correct. I don't think there's any lies.
Oh, I turned to her and I was like, thanks for telling me, baby. I appreciate that. And, my husband was like, I didn't even call the number. Like, I threw the receipt away.
That's not the point.
And
the question that you have to be asking him is, hey,
why'd she feel it?
we were talking about this on the phone today. And one question came up that I hadn't really thought about is, was she actually flirting with you? Irrespective of the number, all the details, the semantics, all that. No, don't worry about that.
That's the thing is, though.
Wasn't she flirting with you?
Women flirt with my husband, but he doesn't reciprocate. He's just like...
No. Totally get it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, girl.
No, I'm not even upset about that. I'm just saying, it happens in front of your face. I was like it happens in front of your face? They do, or he tells you, or you just know.
Oh, it happens.
In front of your face.
It's happened in front of my face.
Is it real flirting? Because I can be, hey, talking.
Yeah.
But totally not trying to hook up anybody's man. You know what I'm saying?
There's one specific instance where he had a friend who sent him pictures and outfits.
A girl?
Yeah.
Short outfits?
Yes. Like provocative, and she's like, how do I look in this? And she said it was to prepare for a date.
How many years have they been friends?
Not that long.
Have they ever been bros?
No.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. But when he was telling me about it in the context of it, I was like, she's like trying to hit on you. This is when we first started dating.
I'm so
for
dumb.
him,
I don't even notice these things.
For him, he was like, she just wants to.
I'm the person that doesn't notice. And then Eric is very like, I don't even study. No, like he's He's like Mike Pence. He's like, I won't even study with somebody of the opposite sex just in case. I'm like, what? You don't even study? You know, because he's like, no, I've had it happen too many times, where people start, they start getting it. You know, you're teaching them something, and then they get all like,
close.
Wow.
Why
it's also
do you know
paradigmatic.
that?
Like you're learning from somebody who like is, you know, you
Yeah.
get that right. And so, but it's different than, like, I don't know why. I think because I know I'm so safe with him, I don't really care. Like, I invite it. I don't invite it like I want it to happen, but when girls have been like, can I dance with him? I'm like, have at it.
Go for it.
Because I know
nothing's
that's going to happen.
Yeah. I think there's a familiarity because every Monday they do go to Cane's. Yeah, it's like a Monday night Cane's night. Because I always, when I work...
I like Cane's too.
Yeah.
That specific one location, I know exactly.
Yeah. And so I'm like, well, maybe
I
at this
went to Cane's
point...
last time on the way home. Like
You did?
That's
You
why
went to
I think
that one?
that's why I think it's funny.
Oh, okay,
I'm like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
You
like,
probably went on that one right before you got on the 210, huh?
That's exactly that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look. Okay. Along the lines of this, but not exactly this, but kind of. I watched a interview, Korean American.
Yeah.
Girl. Hot.
Yeah.
Hot. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, a 15. Hot. Okay?
Yeah.
Boyfriend's not in the video, so I don't know what he looks like. She's talking to these guys they have a podcast, and they're like, yo, it's a famous, like, Asian American podcast. They're, like, comedians, and they're funny guys.
Yeah.
So, she said, I'm in a went-away open relationship. But I'm actually the cuckold. Yes, and I was like,
she invites girls, her friends.
So she one day, she had her friend was like, I'm so horny, I'm so fucking horny, and she's like, do you want to fuck my man? And then I guess it was like, eventually like, yeah. And then she asked her
man was like, yeah.
No, he didn't want to. He's monogamous. He didn't want to. And then she's like, please, like begged him to do it. So then he gave in, and then that's how this whole thing started. Mm-hmm. So, in the sense where there's a little bit of an understanding where I'm like, can you appreciate that your spouse is somebody that is valuable on the market, that he has game and even now could pull? There's that way of looking at it versus being like jealous and mad. All within the confines of knowing that like he's not going anywhere.
Yeah. I mean,
is it okay for him to feel good about this chick? Like,
yeah, hell yeah. He
okay,
can
so
feel good about this.
I want to know that part.
I don't really get. I wouldn't say like jealous because I have that mindset. Like, if somebody's gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. Like,
yeah,
you can't stop him. That speaks about that person's character, not you.
Yeah,
you know. So I don't. If he wants to, yeah, he should feel good about it. I mean, I think I'm still attracted to my husband, so like, why wouldn't I expect other people to be?
Right.
So there's that.
But you did feel like, should he tell you, hey, I had an interaction today that was a little bit inappropriate? Nothing happened.
No.
But like the kids could tell.
No.
And like,
I feel like.
Okay, so then he did nothing wrong.
No.
It was just a funny.
It was like a funny circumstance. Because
moment, I mean.
If a woman did give him her number, I don't. In the bottom of my heart, I don't think he would put it in his phone or whatever. I think he would toss it and he would think nothing of it. So that's like when my daughter said something, I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I kind of like made a joke out of it. And we both were laughing about it in the car. Like,
yeah.
It wasn't like, yeah.
Well, one time I had Instagram DM. I tell you this, where somebody asked me to be.
Yeah.
So I told my husband, I'm like, I'm gonna start conversing with this dude to see like what is this about, like what happens. And then I got so creeped out because I was like, okay, I'm done. And I blocked. And I actually recently somebody added me on Facebook who's a general in the military. Yeah, and my profile was with my husband in the photo on purpose.
You're like, hey.
And this guy messaged me and asked for my cell phone number to talk to me directly. And I was like, why? What in the world are you thinking? Like, what would you... I'm in picture of my husband. Like, so weird. So, to me, it feels different. It's like creepy and gross. It's not like a compliment. Do you know what I'm saying? But for him, in that moment, that was a compliment. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But I think for women, it's just...
Well, it depends on who it is. Depends on who's hitting on you.
And how they do it.
Like, one time I was on my very first music video. I got hit on by Simon Rex.
I don't know who that is.
He was a famous MTV VJ and personality.
Okay.
And he he was asked by some publication to tell a fake story about Meghan Markle because he dated her for a little bit.
Yeah.
And he was like, absolutely not. And then he went to the press and said, like, dude, these people are trying. People are trying to go after. They try to
so he has
pay me.
Good character.
No, he's a good dude. Actually, he was funny because the day that he hit on, it was the Ooh Wee video, Mark Ronson Ooh Wee video. So he's in that video, and I'm in that video too. And so that's where this happened. And he said something like, I hate to see you leave, but I love watching you walk away. And I turned around and I was like, this is when that was like a new thing. And I was like, I was like, that's good, but I'm happily married. Aww. He was like, oh, my bad, my fault. I was like, no, it's cool, it's cool. Thank you though. I think that was nice. That was nice. Because he was really famous too, as like known as like a good looking guy. So I was like, oh, that's nice. But it's when it feels like that, I've had good interactions like that, or like one time someone was like, I was holding a Pepsi in junior college. It was like, who says milk does the body good? Pepsi does the body good. And then I'm like, ah!
Oh, that's funny. Ha ha ha.
That was a good one. But I'm dating somebody. I'm in a long-term relationship. Oh, okay.
You're like, thank you, but no thank you.
Yeah. I've also lied to people and said that I was in a relationship when I was in a relationship so that I didn't have to, like, tell them no.
Sometimes you just,
like, oh, I'm in a relationship, but I'm really not. And then sometimes they realize, like, you always say that, but I don't think you are. And I'm like...
It's like how society has conditioned us to where we can't just say no. You have to lie.
Exactly what you're saying right now. There's a term called fawning. Mm-hmm. And that is a new term that they've legitimized in, like,
fight, flight,
law.
Or fawn.
Yep. Because it was always, like, researched by men. So men don't have the fawning. They don't have to. They didn't have to.
They don't have to fawn.
They might, but we don't really know. Not like we do. Mm-hmm. So, right, fight or flight. And then fawning is when a woman has to be nice to her predator in order to negotiate her way out of the situation.
Yep.
And it was just ironic because I was like, has been used for so long as a form of consent.
Yeah, and it's not.
When it was really just a form of survival.
Yep.
Right? So it's interesting how the world has, like, turned enough that even if you're going to try to do all this stuff to repeal, like, women's rights, how society's already pushing. So it's like these two different, like, cogs moving at the same time. One going in one opposite direction, and one is going forwards, and they both, like, intertwine like this, and that's, like, what we're going through right now.
But, yeah.
That is funny, though. Like, I honestly think that's really funny, though, that, like, your daughter had your back.
Oh, yeah. She's my
And now
girl.
also your husband knows.
Yeah.
You're not going to go anything.
It's so funny, too.
But you would never do anything, so it doesn't matter. It's not really, like, a real thing like that. But.
It's... Because, like, on social media, it was funny, because this is how I know, like, our phones listen to us and stuff like that. Because after that instance had happened, on my Instagram algorithm, I started getting girls, like, oh, I'm going to tell mom this. Or, like, there was a girl who recorded her dad calling somebody babe. And she's like, who are you calling babe? I recorded that. I'm going to show it to mom. Like, all of this stuff, like, started popping up on my Instagram reel. Isn't that weird? But also, at the same time, expected.
No, I definitely know that it's doing that on purpose, because I remember my Camila Cabello story. Mm-hmm. I flew on JetBlue Mint class with her, and, like, she had told me about her tattoo, life is but a dream, that was tattooed on her finger. And then after we were done talking, and I look at my phone and it shows up on Facebook, and I was like, that 100%, there's no other way.
That's weird.
Because I don't talk about her in my daily life. Like, that's amazing, you know?
Yeah.
So it was only because she and I were talking, seated next to each other, and then this comes up, and I was like, that's... Because also the sensitivity of the microphone, it's nuts.
Yeah, you know, it's just crazy.
And we're in the sky.
Yeah, you're in the sky.
I don't know if I had even Wi-Fi at the time. Like,
I don't know. Maybe
I must have.
Triangulation of phones. Well, on the plane, yeah. You can
I think they give you... I think JetBlue gives you free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And I have free Wi-Fi on
American they do too.
through T-Mobile. Because if you're a T-Mobile customer, you get free Wi-Fi on airplanes.
We are T-Mobile. I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. Definitely on American. It's just when you go up there, you go up there, you go through the American Airlines portal, and you're just like T-Mobile customer, you put in your thing, and then boom, free Wi-Fi the whole flight. Otherwise, you'd pay like $25.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, now you know.
Because American is the only direct flight between LA and Columbus.
So that's definitely T-Mobile. Because I just flew American, that's why I know. Because I just got T-Mobile. I just switched from...
Yeah, that's right. That's what you were saying.
AT&T to T-Mobile.
Because you guys had no service.
Up here, yeah. We still only have like one bar.
One bar is better than no bar.
Yeah. But like now we get free Netflix, free Hulu. If I wanted free MLS, we get free Apple TV now, so I just could cancel all that stuff. That was good.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then I think now I also want to like cut back on all the stuff. I used to double pay for stuff. Do you know what I mean? When you have like too many, you're over covered, you don't need it. Well, I knew, but I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's just like when you have abundance of like, you just don't need to worry about it and you're over covered. But now I realize stripping back everything and like really like saving money and being more mindful.
Have you? Go ahead.
It's just nice to know like, oh, I can get this for free here and cut back to the point like I don't even have Disney Plus, which is crazy for me.
You guys don't have Disney Plus? Oh, because it
only comes with Hulu for free.
Yeah.
But it doesn't come with Disney Plus for free.
Okay.
So I just canceled my Disney Plus and I'm trying to see how long I can go without Disney Plus.
Okay.
And I basically bought every single movie. So I already have all the Disney movies
So
in my library. That's why it doesn't matter. And the kids don't care. The kids are watching Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
And Dog
They're
movie.
not watching Disney Plus.
No. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it was changing.
When it comes to like minimalism and like living a more simple lifestyle, have you ever listened to the Simple Families podcast?
No.
It's a really good podcast.
Okay.
So, especially now with people who are boycotting a lot of different places, and a lot of these places, when you step back and think about it, it's just materialism. It's not like necessities.
Yeah.
And she's had this podcast for a while, and I listened to it actually even when I...
Did they teach you how to like shop?
No, it's just,
Okay.
it's like having a minimalist lifestyle. It's like learning how to like let go of materialistic things and live a more simple lifestyle. So like, you don't feel like you need to go out and like go all out for Christmas decorations. You don't feel...
Oh yeah, I'm in that right now.
Yeah, so
I'm in there right now.
That's a really good podcast to listen to. I listened to it before I even moved out to California. So
Well, see, I'm doing it out of necessity.
Yeah.
It's like the poverty diet is the best diet.
Yeah.
When you're just broke or you just don't have money to like spend on stupid shit like that, you just don't. And then that's when I realized like when I had an abundance, like it was great when we had no like very little expenses, but we had a lot of income. I also realized I wasted so much money on stupid shit. And now that we're in a nice big house and I don't have like abundance of cash, it's just like overpay, double pay on the same things.
Yeah.
And I have to like, I actually like that feeling again of like feeling normal. Does that make sense? Like it's almost like when you're too responsible with your money, you feel too much abundance, it's too much feast. And then you can't really connect. And then when you actually remember what it's like again to like struggle, there's something nice to like get grounded again in that, to remember, to like reset. And then everything that I've done, like points, miles, all these things that I have accumulated, I can use those now. So even though I'm saving money, I'm able to still maintain the same lifestyle.
Because of your rewards, your benefits.
Yeah, but not actually pay for it.
System.
Yeah.
That's available.
Yeah, like I had a Costco membership for years I never used.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden now I'm finally
using it.
I went to Costco for the first time in 18 years.
How was it?
It was cool. I mean, it was vast. I was like, oh yeah, you can easily. Now I know why I can easily spend $500 when I would do Instacart Costco.
Yes,
I could easily spend. So I was trying to be like, I had a gift card. I'm only trying to spend $200. I ended up wasting, I would say, $60 on meat that I should not have gotten because it wasn't like it's carne asada meat wasn't that great, and then like ground beef didn't really need that much. I should have just waited to go to Ralph's and just buy a smaller, and then just done like paper products or like done like dry goods. They would or soap, like something that would last longer. But that's what I did, and then I took Eric. We went in during the executive membership whatever time.
The early, yeah.
Because I'm like, it's like Disneyland. It's like Fast Pass. Like try to go to Lightning Lane.
Oh my gosh.
Early morning entry.
I just texted my husband. I was like, the early access is like amazing.
Yeah, because there's no line, no nothing.
Yeah, how's the Costco out here? Is it crazy busy all the time?
No.
Oh,
There's two. There's one in Fontana that's like, the first time I tried to go in, I didn't bother. This one in Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga, is very, when I went, not that busy. However, we have Costco warehouse and Costco furniture or Costco home.
Yeah, their showroom.
Here.
Yeah.
So we just happen to be in a lucky area that we're triangulated by like these 3 Costco things that aren't anywhere else. Yeah. So I get to go to those things too. I haven't done that yet, but I get to go to those things too. So I think that's why the main Costco is not like as big as I would have expected. I mean, it's big, but I feel like there are Costco's that have way more shit in them that you want. Like I feel like the Azusa maybe one, Arcadia, Alhambra. Azusa. There's one that has very good Asian food I've heard about.
Oh, Alhambra. But that parking lot is a nightmare.
So that's why I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
But maybe executive membership time.
Maybe.
Go all the way to Alhambra. Like,
you're going to drive all the way out to Alhambra just to go to Costco?
I mean, if I record it and make it.
Do you eat Asian goods like that? Or you buy them in bulk, Costco?
Shrimp chips.
Shrimp chips, yeah. But you don't have shrimp chips at this? Or seaweed?
No, they didn't. They have seaweed, but not shrimp chips. I didn't know shrimp chips.
The one in Azusa has shrimp chips and seaweed.
Probably in there. They have
actually,
I don't know what they didn't really have much Asian food in it.
Sad.
So that was something I noticed.
Asian food.
Yeah, but
we're also new. Even more. So
I really need to go there, honestly. But that's the funny thing is like if you ever go to Japan, you actually want to go to a Costco in Japan, especially with your executive membership, dude. But then what are you gonna do? You're traveling. What are you gonna?
I would just go there and eat.
No, you get like serious sashimi. You get like a full fucking tuna in there, full tuna head, full huge ass tuna in there. It's crazy. Spiny crab, like crazy ass king crab with the crazy legs that are like as tall as this like coffee table. Dang. There would be like a field trip type of things from the military bases to Costco.
I would believe
people would pay like $150 to go
just to go
onto the shuttle or the bus, the MCCS bus.
But how much could you bring back on the shuttle?
A lot, because you could put it under the cargo.
Okay.
So people brought a lot back, but I was like, why would you go to Costco? I never went. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Now I'm like, I missed out. I really missed out on that. Yeah. So interesting thing. Yeah. It's funny to be like doing normal shit, because coming from New York, couldn't do it. You can't like just go. When I would go to Costco with I had a car. Go to Costco. It was impossible to park in the lot. So I never actually like went inside. And then I Instacarted Costco for the last like 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
So
you don't have to use a membership. You can just through Instacart. You don't need.
In the beginning, you didn't, and then eventually you did.
Okay.
But it was just funny because I'm sure I was paying a premium. I was getting marked up. I'm sure there was I was paying $25 for the service fee plus I would tip. Yeah. So I'm paying at least another $50.
And I think stuff is more expensive on Instacart.
I think so. Yeah, some things I've definitely checked prices, and it's like an extra 30% more.
And you're like, what the hell?
Again, I was like so financially responsible that we had like too much extra cash that like I didn't recognize that I'm wasting money in this way. Yeah, I would say it in my head, like one day if you're broke again, you're like, I remember I wasted.
I could have saved $75 if I just went
every time though. That adds up real fast for like dang. So now I actually bought like Trader Joe's tote bags. Actually go and grocery shop in person. So in the last it sounds so weird that I'm saying this, but like if you're coming from New York after like so long, and especially during COVID, I was like ordering every meal, every grocery. So then like coming here and like, oh, I'm actually in a Trader Joe's right now. Like I'm talking, and they're like it's the first time in a Trader Joe's, and I'm like, really? I'm like, yeah. I don't know how to use them. All of a sudden, I'm sorry, I haven't been in a store in a while. And they're like, what is happening right now?
Where have you been?
I was like, I don't know how to use this thing.
They're like, where have you been? At home.
I was like, I Instacart everything. It's like my first time in like 10 years.
Oh, I love Trader Joe's.
It's cheap.
It's cheap and it's so good. They have the best snacks.
Yeah, I cleared out their mushroom risotto. Like, get like 12 of them.
Your kids like it?
No, it's Eric and I eating it.
Oh, okay.
Nico likes like mushroom soup, but he doesn't like the risotto. He doesn't like the rice part of it.
Yeah, my kids don't like it. Like, what's wrong with this rice? Like, they don't like that. They like. I made refried beans and Spanish rice, and they were like, "It's okay," but they just like sticky rice. Yeah, they like sticky rice.
They might like Japanese short grain rice as their normal white rice if it's not sticky.
Maybe
that would be because it's the next stickiest level. Short grain calrose. And then after that, it's like jasmine rice and long grain rice.
Yeah, we just use jasmine. I just use jasmine rice because I just try to cook. Really?
Yeah.
I always cook mine in the Instant Pot. Sometimes I put too much water.
That's actually probably the best way to make rice is Instant Pot.
Yeah.
I have a Japanese rice cooker, so I have it does like Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. It's Zurishi.
Aww.
Yeah.
We used to have a rice cooker, but then I got rid of it and got the Instant Pot.
I mean, if you know how to use that, use the Instant Pot.
Yeah.
I have one. I've never used mine. Oh, I know. I've used mine once to make congee, Chinese chicken congee, which is good. I need to use it for Indian curry. I think I have a recipe book just for Instacart.
Because I used it kind of like because when I got that, I got rid of my slow cooker, my rice, because you can use it for so many different things.
Yeah.
So we did it kind of to like minimalize our
smart
whatever, all of our things.
You should do a cooking class here. I have my Instant Pot. You could teach me how to use it.
Yeah.
Do something. Do a loud dish.
I don't know how to cook any loud dishes in
I thought you
Instant
read it.
Pot.
Oh.
That I just cook.
Oh, okay.
Like sticky rice, I have no clue how I would cook sticky rice in Instant Pot because it's steamed. It's steamed. That's why it makes it so sticky. That's why it adheres to itself.
I'm going to Vietnam in July.
Yeah.
I have a wedding to go to.
Next July. I was like,
I just found
July passed.
I just found out. My cousin in Australia got engaged, and she's getting married to her man in Vietnam instead of Australia, in Da Nang. And I've never been to Da Nang, so it's actually called Da Nang. But it's a good excuse to have to go back, because my kids have been asking. They want to go to Japan, too, so we're trying to figure out if we can go and connect. I have the Disney Adventure is sailing out of Singapore, so we might go to Singapore.
Like fly at LAX to Singapore.
Or actually, no, I want to fly LAX to Zip Air, flat bed to Japan. Then from Japan.
How much is that, the Zip Air?
It's the same price like premium economy.
Flatbed?
Yeah.
It's pretty comfortable.
I think so. I haven't flown on that airline, but it's a flat bed.
I heard it's super affordable.
You have to pay a la carte for everything else, though. So, like, you got to pay for blanket, pay for
like
pillow,
Spirit.
pay for... I don't know how to flow in Spirit, but yeah, I guess. Pay for the obento meal. Mm-hmm. Or you can do a bundle and get a discount and pay for...
Can you just bring your own food?
You can also do that, yeah. But the main thing is lay flat. It's all business class, but it's lay flat, and it's cheaper because normal business class can run from $3,000 to $5,000 round trip per person. And then theirs is like $1,780 to $3,500 round trip, depending on the day and the season and time and peak and all that. So I'm going to go there. They want to go to the Pokemon Park land in Tokyo, and they want to go to Tokyo Disneyland, of course. And then from there, go to maybe Vietnam, and then from there go to Singapore. And then Singapore sail. Finally use this cruise that we have 2 cruises on Disney that we need to use that I keep pushing. The Disney Adventure is actually very inexpensive sailing, probably because we have to fly. Yeah. So for the 4 of us, it only costs like $3,000 for 4 nights, which is very cheap for Disney. Because all inclusive. So then I've already paid for a lot of that, so then that'll be pretty much covered, and then eventually I have to go to South Korea for it's like business trip that I'm taking to do some stuff I'm working on, like healthcare stuff I'm trying to figure out.
Would everybody come with you, or would they fly back?
They would fly back, and I would stay, and then go to do business with my partners for that, learn stuff.
From South Korea? Mm-hmm. About healthcare? Mm-hmm. That they want to implement in the U.S. or separate?
It's actually something... it's just like a disruptor kind of way I'm trying to... It's actually my idea. So it's a disruptor kind of way of providing services for people.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm going to go find out who my best options would be, and then learn.
Yeah. We want to visit Laos. We were supposed to go this summer, but my aunt convinced me that we need to go in the wintertime because monsoon season and whatnot. And because my husband hates the heat, she's like, if you go in July, it's like peak heat. Like your husband's going to die. So then we're thinking about just having like an extended winter vacation and maybe doing Christmas and stuff over there.
I think that's the way to do it.
Not this year, but probably next year.
I would say Christmas.
When the kids are a little bit older.
Christmas, New Year.
Christmas is maybe not so magical.
You could do Christmas at home, and our thing is we do Christmas at home, and then next we fly out.
Oh, just do Christmas early?
We just do Christmas at home, and live either on the day or the day after.
So we were thinking about leaving like 2 days before winter break starts and coming back 2 days after winter break comes back. Because if we go, we'll go for weeks.
I just got my passport renewed, and happened within 3 weeks, which I was shocked because obviously
Ours took fucking forever.
I have this podcast.
Yeah.
I have a lot of social media in which I'm very critical of the president. So I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to renew my passport straight up. I did not know if it was going to go through. And I was so relieved to find out that it went through, like, no problem.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thank God. Because I also have a cruise that I'm going on by myself. Possibly with a friend. I invite a friend. But then I need that passport for. It'll come back just in time. So I was like, oh, actually, now they gave it to me early, 3 weeks early, but
that's good.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah. But when we were looking at flights for Laos, there's no direct flight into Laos. So we're probably going to do
You're gonna fly to Vietnam?
Japan, and then fly in. Because my middle son really, really, really wants to go to Japan.
What city are you going to go to Japan?
I don't know. We got to figure it out.
There's a lot to do.
There's so much to do. So
a lot to do. I know. It's so hard because it's actually not that expensive. Like, it used to be considered expensive, but actually Japan is not expensive. So you're going to be, like, totally thrown off.
Japan's not expensive? I'm sure Laos is, like...
Food. Oh, Laos is, like, very much not expensive. I think you could probably get, like, a 4-star hotel in Laos for, like, $36.
Yeah. Yeah, the hotel
maybe like
super
24.
Super cheap. It's the flights that are expensive.
Yeah, but then once you get there, everything's so cheap. It's like not even funny. Like, you'll be able to eat all of you guys probably for like $5 each meal.
Yeah, somebody was telling me like a bowl of pho is like $1.50.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's like $18 here, and I can make a whole pot of it at home for $18.
$18 is so expensive for food like that. To hear that, I'm happy for my people to be getting paid like that, but I'm also like, God damn, that's a lot of money. Yeah. But no, you know what? Whatever. No, good for them.
I always tell myself, I'm like, there's a lot of time. There's a reason why I'm like, I haven't spent the time making it. You know, like, pay for it.
Yeah, I discovered a new Vietnamese restaurant here.
Yeah,
they just opened actually because they took over another Vietnamese restaurant space, and I'm in like a Rancho Cucamonga foodies page. So they post like discounts, and then we started going there, and they have all these foods that everybody around here only has pho or like noodle soups. Yeah, and I was kind of like, dude, I need something else, because in Arcadia they have everything.
Everything.
So I was like, dang it! So then now they actually have this restaurant that has other stuff, so I can go there, and we had that, and that was good, thank God. But I was like,
have you been to Sabairi yet?
No.
No, it's someplace in Rancho.
It's in the Haven City Food Market.
Yeah.
Food hall.
We
should go.
I'm gonna try it out. Maybe next week.
Yeah.
Maybe next week.
Okay, next time we'll go there. Next week you come, we'll go there. Neat.
Yeah.
We try Lao.
My biggest fear is when Lao people try to speak Lao to me, like, you know, fam, and I'm like, oh fuck, don't talk Lao to me, because I only know how to count to 7. I know how to say little dick.
Then just say I only know how to count to 7.
I only know how to count to 7, and say, have you eaten yet? Because that's all my family has ever said.
And you can say that I only know how to say
Calabog.
No, you say this is all I know how to say. And then people think that's cute. They love that. That's enough.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how people get so afraid, like, don't say that. I'm like, why are you freaking out? You don't need to freak out. You don't need to freak out. Yeah. You don't need to feel insecure about it. You don't need to feel bad.
only halvesies, okay?
They're trying to connect with you.
I know.
They're trying to connect with you.
They're trying to connect, and I'm happy.
And then you just say, I don't speak any Lao. Except this. And then say that. Because when I would go to China, I don't speak Chinese at all.
And
I don't
then
speak
start
Mandarin.
counting to 7. No, I'm just kidding.
But I'd be in Beijing. Yeah. And I would literally be like, Fat Piao, which means receipt. I'd say whatever, like.
And then all of a sudden.
Because out of necessity.
Yeah.
I communicate where you can, whatever. So when people, that's why I don't, like, why would you be like, don't talk to me? I'm like, no, why would you say don't talk to me? Of course, like, they're your people. Say, what's up? And
there's
then just be like.
Thing, there's actually a podcast called Healing Out Loud, and it's done by a Lao person. And she talks about how there is this stigma in Lao community because my generation doesn't know how to speak Lao.
No, of course. Every single culture that has that.
And I'm like.
That's not just Lao.
I feel like I dropped the ball. But I can blame my mom. She didn't want my dad to speak Lao to us in the house.
For every generation or whatever that has that is usually levied upon, weaponized upon, because those people that are weaponizing it don't speak English with a perfect American accent. So that's why they say that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shame on these people for not being able to. But like, shame on you for not being able to do that.
What? I mean, if you can speak more than one language, I think that's fucking awesome.
Yes, but that's usually the delineation. It's because they don't speak it with a perfect accent, so then they're mad at you because you speak. What they can't do is they can't go get a job and appear as if they're a naturalized, perfect American. But you can. And so, shame on you, you can do that, but you can't do that. Like, that's the normal, that's just like, the human
like
condition of
like your
needing
insecurity.
to do that. Yeah.
Pick up on that insecurity.
But when you really like internalize it, so because I know that you're not the only one that has that reaction.
I'm like, oh no.
And you don't have to have that reaction because it's not what it's meant to do. They're meaning to connect with you, not meaning to scare the fuck out of you. See what I'm saying? But they're scared. But they're scared the fuck out of you.
Fuck. Never mind. I'm not talking to you.
See, with me, I'm always like talking to people in different. Like, I'll go to France and like speak in French. I'll go to Japan and I don't care if it's broken or whatever. People are like, "Do you speak?" I'm like, "Not really. I'm trying." I sound stupid though. Like to some people, I sound
French
stupid.
for like I don't even know how long, and I still can't speak French.
It's not easy.
The stuff that comes to my mind, it doesn't fucking make sense. Like turn left and go north. Like it's not useful, but it's like textbook. You know what I mean? Like it's just random ass stuff.
I remember I took business French in college, and I was like, oh, and it's funny, but like now, when you think about languages in America, it's so different now because people finally like turned a corner. You know, like if you can speak when you're a kid, if you speak another language, everybody looks at you like, oh, you're not really American. Yeah. Like you are, but you're not. And then
now it is.
You pass that, and then you wait until like you're in college. You know that like people could respect you speaking languages because people are doing like international business. So like that's actually a cool fucking thing. So you just have to wait it out until. Yeah. So that to me was always like a great lesson about like timing. Seriously, and like the right crowd and the right. It's not about where you are. It's just like who you're around, and if that could just be a perfect example of like you just gotta wait your time, bide your time until you are in the right place. And poker's like that too. You have terrible hands. You just gotta wait. All you have to do is wait and play the right good hands, and you can win the entire thing. And that's the thing is like it's about patience and observing, waiting for the right moment, and then seizing the opportunity when you actually have the right moment and making the right decisions. Right. So it's like all those things. So we will see what happens with all of these things going on with like women and empowerment and like, you know, because as much as like they're repealing all of our rights, we have never been able to be more vocal or more like sexually empowered to even monetize the sexual empowerment through like OnlyFans and things like that. So I wonder if there will be a moment where we actually like revolutionize as women. Like if this is finally the moment we just are so fed up, and then people realize how fed up we should be because of all like these things that are obviously like so wrong that are happening, that maybe like men will actually, because if my son is like, I'm really sorry that our gender was so bad to your gender, then I have to think that will permeate all over, and that as a society, like your sons now will look at your daughter, how she allied with you. Now they will look at it differently about not reporting that to you. They will look at things like that differently now because of that moment. They'll just be
like, oh, wait, maybe
like, was that inappropriate?
Was that inappropriate? Should I have said something to mom?
And now every time they go through there, they're going to like notice whether or not.
Yeah, I asked my daughter, I was like, would you trade me for a mom if she gave you unlimited chicken fingers? She said no, which that speaks a lot because that's like literally the only thing she eats. I was like, so you really do love me? She's like, yeah, I do.
I can't believe that's hilarious. Well, on that note,
right?
That's funny. The things that kids. Oh, it's like my son was like, "Mommy, you look more beautiful without lipstick on." I was like, "Really?"
I mean, naturally beautiful.
That was really funny though. I was like, "Oh, that's interesting. Most people wouldn't say it like that. They almost think the other way." And then my two kids had a debate about it, and it was really funny because I was just like, she's beautiful. Anyway, it was like the funniest thing. They're arguing about how beautiful I am. I was like, this is the funniest, sweetest.
Oh, you just love them.
So then but it also gives me hope for like humanity, that this is how conversations are happening in loving homes instead of like, I think all of us as a generation are breaking the cycle of like this like toxic masculinity dad that like makes boys feel like they have to be tough and that they can like. Now, I have seen more professional athletes cry at a press conference than ever before.
Yeah.
Like, dudes.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's really sweet. Like, even just the other day.
And not be made fun of.
Yeah.
And not be made fun of.
Yeah. Like how Michael Jordan became a fucking meme.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was rough.
Right? But, yeah, just the other day, I snuck around and I saw my husband hugging our 14-year-olds. And my husband was like, yeah, I can't even remember the last time I hugged my dad. It was certainly way before I was 14.
What? Oh, that's sad.
But I think it's just breaking that cycle.
Well, for sure.
But he has that dad that's...
I think it's good that the men in our generations have had not really like loving environments necessarily from their parents or from their dad, but then didn't do that to our kids.
Right.
And really, truly, like sincerely, don't do that. So I think that helps. I think maybe as a whole society in general, we're moving at a faster pace to healthier relationships.
I'm hoping...
Maybe that's why those guys are so mad, because they can tell that they can't be in healthy relationships. That's why they're so angry.
What guys? The incels?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because if you can see, like, I'm not capable of that. The same way that when you're, like, the way that we hear a girl say, I will never be a model, and you have to just live with, like, I will never be. That's the feeling of an incel, right? I will never be valued, admired, whatever, by women, general public, looked at, like, in this way.
Have you seen the, there's a person that's, like, the hot take Subway guy?
Yes, I like him.
So there's one that where he's interviewing a girl, and she was like, I don't think there's such thing as being an incel. It's a choice. Like, you're not stuck being that way. Like, you just have to be a basic, decent human being and, like, be kind to women, and you'll be fine.
She's right.
Right? It's
She's
choice.
right. She's right. Because it's the bitterness. It's coming from a place of entitlement, and you're so bitter that it's impossible to talk to somebody who's like that. Because who wants to hang out with somebody that's, like, always angry about things that are, like, yo, everybody goes through this shit.
Or they assume that they own your body. Like, I owe you sex because you're a man. Like...
It's just the behavior
that's not how it works.
Of the most animalistic, like, lowest rung of our needs.
Yeah. That
you are so angry that you can't have sex, that you're going to be, like, physically violent and abusive just verbally because of it.
Talking about biting the hand that feeds you.
Well, it's just insane. Yeah. It's just insane. I'm like, dude, do you not realize, like, how nuts that's, like, crazy.
Right.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. That you can't get laid so bad that you get mad at people about it. That's embarrassing, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't even know what to say.
You could get laid even if you were just a decent person and you were respectful and kind.
Dude, I saw this one video where this girl there's like some guy who was offering a service or like recorded and like, if you're scared to break up with somebody, we'll go with you if you're scared to do it. So this girl, beautiful girl, like actually like legitimate beautiful.
Yeah.
Was like, I am here to break up because I'm really scared for my life because you're threatening to kill me. And then the guy gets like, and he gets up and he starts to like bang on the freaking table and starts doing crazy shit. And he's so ugly. He's so ugly. I was like,
doing that.
So then I know if this guy who is obviously a jerk, not attractive, could pull this beautiful girl, if he had just been nice,
yeah, she would have stayed.
He could have wifed her. That's why I was like, that's crazy. But it's also, I don't know, maybe media.
I keep looking at your nails.
My Lady Gaga nails.
Yeah. So, ooh, they're all different. They're so cute.
Yeah.
Very cute. I love them.
They're going to last for a long time, I think. These are good bridal nails, too.
Let me see. I know they kept touching my eye because you were talking with your hands and I'm like looking. I'm like, wait, they're all different.
Sparkly. Yeah. I don't know. So what are your final thoughts on this? We'll wrap it up.
I don't know.
We started with women, your daughter.
My daughter. My sweet
having
baby.
your back. Talking about good husbands. And now
we went through a whole like slew of things.
Yeah. Luckily we didn't land too heavy on like hardcore news right now because I think everybody's breaking that.
Yeah.
Let the other outlets talk about that.
Yeah, the news makes your heart heavy. But yeah.
So, are we the only ones that think that innocent flirting with your spouse is okay, as long as your spouse is a safe place where you know like nothing's gonna happen? Or is it completely off limits to allow flirting? Tell us what you think.
Do you take it as a compliment to your catch? Just kidding. Or do you get jealous? Let us know. You can give us a follow Or let us know on Instagram at Are We The Only Ones Pod. Same with our YouTube at Are We The Only Ones Pod. Our TikTok is Are We The Only Ones Podcast. You can subscribe and interact as well at arewetheonlyonesepod.com for our Substack. Or shoot us an email at arewetheonlyonesepod@gmail.com. And always, please rate, review, subscribe, wherever you're listening. Thanks.
5 out of 5 on Apple Podcasts.
Yay!